rhymes, get set, ready, go. Let's get them up again. Let it spark. I'm sicker with flows. Let's set another trend. You niggas front like shit ain't for real. Why would you pretend it's bustle? I'm back for the kill. Tell a fucking friend before the bomb drop. Hope you good. See when I beat it up with non-stop coke for the hood. Go ahead and eat it up. I'ma leave it up to the street to determine how I lead it up.
All right, welcome back for another training edition featuring me, your friendly neighborhood fat bodybuilder. We're still on Creeping Death as we were yesterday. This is week 10 program, total of 12 weeks. And it's a leg day, so we're going to start off with something that I never used to start off with when I was younger, lying leg curls. So the program called for 3 sets of 15 today, but we're just going to get a little bit of a warm up in first. I think I've written about this in the past, or at least talked about this in some form or fashion. I'll be 40 next year, so you definitely want to get in your warm up sets. You kind of want to damn near overdo the warm ups, to be quite honest with you. So reason for that is that you can get your body in tune with what you're trying to accomplish, and then number 2, you just don't want to tear any muscles. So always overdo your warm-ups. Do a couple extra sets, maybe, just to get the muscle primed and ready to go with where you want it to be at for the workout. So I think I warmed up with about 2, maybe 3 sets of the lying leg curl manufactured by Flex Equipment, old school equipment out of the 90s. Very heavy weight stack, so you know the 15 was a struggle to get, but we kept on going. Try to get a full extension at the bottom of the movement. All right, so don't short stroke it too much. Next exercise, since it is leg day and I am almost 40, leg extensions. Okay, something to explain real fast. I did 60 total reps, so 3 sets of 20, but this was only to warm my knees up. It's very cold here in Nebraska right now. Yesterday, I think the wind chill was -1 or 1 degree. So it's very important to get all your joints lined up, get you ready to go again, to get you mentally in tune with the workout. And if you notice, you'll see that I'm wearing wrestling shoes. That's to keep my feet flat, as I am flat-footed. An arch doesn't really help me very much for leg training. So again, just a little brief word on that. But 60 total reps just to get the knees nice, warmed up, and ready to go. Okay, yesterday I spoke about specialty bars, and I used one for the bench. This one is for the squat. This is the campered bar that you can get from EliteFTS.com. Iron Heaven also has this bar as well. And as you can see, it's very similar to a safety squat bar, except that the handles are farther out in front of you. So let's go back to specialty bars for a minute. I know last week I made a brief Instagram rant or what have you about why I don't squat. So the reason why I did it today is, 1, because I felt like it. 2, I'm not looking to progress super heavy into the squat, so I can do a variation of my training for that day. And then 3, you also have to factor in that with specialty bars, there's a weight distribution difference. So where the bar is set is kind of almost like it's almost kind of like a fucked up front squat. Really hits the quads in a good spot. And I even feel it in my glutes too. Yeah, so it's basically a damn squat. That particular bar is 65 pounds. So with the way that the weight is distributed on the bar, and the way that the handles are set up, and the way that the bar goes on your body, the weight is going to feel different on the muscles. So it's good to use specialty type bars, just to get a different feel on the weight and move it around. Also, on the subject of warm-ups, I did 3 warm-up sets, 1 with the bar, 1 with 25-pound plate. Well, 4. 1 with the bar, 1 with the 25-pound weights, 1 with 1 plate, and then 1 with 1 1/4. You only notice I went up to 4 reps. You don't want to burn yourself out when it comes to warm-ups. You want to leave everything for your main set or main sets, depending upon how you train, whether it's with a volume approach or whether it's with a heavy duty approach. You don't want to burn yourself out. So this is the first of 3 work sets here. I dropped one because of, time constraints. So this was 2 something, I don't know. But I like to sink my squats all the way to the bottom. I like to go below parallel as much as I can. So nailing out 3 sets of 8. Again, this is the first of 3 work sets that I'm doing right here. And now that that fun was over, we go on over to the leg press. So I've been showing a lot of love to Arsenal, Roger Strength, Hammer Strength for the past couple of leg training videos, pre-core included. So I want to give some love to Cybex. This piece of machinery is probably one of the best leg presses that has ever been made. Reason for that is that it doesn't round your lower back out. It distributes the weight in a very, how do I say it, biomechanically correct way. It just feels really good. You can get big legs off this exercise, and you don't need a ton of weight for it to be effective. So again, we're just warming up here. And it called for 3 sets of 10. So I did 10s working up until my heaviest set, which was around about 6, 7 plates, something like that. But yeah, it felt really good to just get in some volume and get a great pump. And let me tell you, that was a little bit heavy. That 7 plates was a little rough. But we got the 10 reps and really felt good moving that type of weight. Feet were a little bit higher to emphasize hamstring development. I wish I had to put them up even more, but you know, c'est la vie. What can you do? Not too much, of course. All right, next exercise. You gotta love it. This is a special of John Meadows. Hack squats, 1.5 reps. So you start off with a half rep, as you can see, then you go into a full rep. Now, again, some people are going to say, well, Larry, I don't know the difference between a full rep and a half rep for you. Ha, 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 ha. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. Don't play me. So I started off with 1 plate because at this point, my legs were just absolutely, they were shot. They were done. The squats had a big part to do with that because I had squatted with a free bar or any type of free specialty bar for a couple months. So yes, my legs were no bueno. So yeah, that's my leg workout for today. Now, a couple of things. I train fasted in the morning, and what I do is I mix my intra-workout shake, which is pomegranate juice, carby, some essential amino acids, and the like. Well, if you're going to train fasted, and here's your tip for the day, listen to me. If you're going to train fasted, you need to eat a decent sized meal, probably calorically dense, before you go to bed. I screwed up for the simple fact that I didn't have that meal and I didn't really eat it all yesterday. So I hit a wall faster than I should have, in my opinion. Hit a wall very, very fast. So again, in retrospect, I would have liked to eaten that meal that I had cooked because I made some pasta with some meat last night, but I didn't get a chance to. I had been up for a while with that early morning workout, and by the time I went to bed, it was about 10:30, and I had to wake up at 4. So again, if you're training fasted, one, you want to make sure that you have a calorically dense meal the night before, and then number two, you want to make sure that your intra-workout is good in nutrients. This last set right here, due to time constraints, me having to get home, get ready for work, I only did 8 straight reps. Didn't do the 1.5s, just had to do it, get the hell on, and call it a day. But again, train fasted the night before your session, a big meal with some quality carbs, quality protein, quality fats, and a heavy duty intra workout. So that's it. Now, if you want to connect with me on social media, my Instagram is at I am Larry Brown. So just at me. I'm always on there, and I'm always looking for new accounts to follow. So please hit me up. If your game is Facebook, all you got to do is type in Larry Brown, and my Twitter is just simply at BadBadLeroyB. And my website, if you haven't been there already, is tenacitystrength.com. I'm going to be putting out more videos, putting out more content, so keep an eye out. Thanks, guys. Happy Hump Day.